I was out walking with my partner and the dog, and we went through a field, and as we entered the field we could see there was a herd of cows in the distance, so we walked all the way around to give them a wide berth, and as we passed the next hedge we realised that there was one cow in the next field, and because we were separating her from the main herd, she attacked the dog, and we regrouped and then carried on walking, but then the cows came back and trapped us against the hedge, and after a few minutes of sniffing us and snorting and a lot of mooing and pawing and so on, one of them decided to headbutt the dog, and because she was on the lead, she pulled me to the ground, and another cow then proceeded to trample all over my abdomen and my leg and my face. After they'd finished doing that, it went silent. I knew something was seriously wrong. I went to a tree and put my head between my knees to get the blood back to my head because I was passing out. And then about 15 cows came and circled us around the tree, and we had to climb the tree to get away from them. And we got so high that their heads and their horns were about knee height. And we were in the tree for about 20 minutes whilst they were mooing and snorting at us, and whilst I was in the tree I passed out 3 times. My partner had to hold me up and keep me waking up. Eventually they left us alone and we were able to get out of the field. It was only about another 10-15 metres to get out of the field, and my partner managed to get me over the stile, over the gate, and he then went and got help and called the emergency services, and I was taken off in the air ambulance. Initially, when they attacked the dog, I was terrified, but when the attack was happening to me, I didn't have time to think. And after the attack happened, I knew something was seriously wrong. My abdomen was so swollen. I wasn't sure I was going to make it. I was that worried. I had part of my colon died, and I had to have an emergency colon resection, and then I was kept sedated for 48 hours whilst they fitted a colostomy bag, and I also had 7 broken ribs at the top and bottom of my chest, and then I had some partial fractures on both sides of my rib cage as well. I've suffered really badly from the trauma of it. It was really hard to come to terms with the fact that I thought I nearly died. To start with, for the first few months, I was so emotionally detached because of the horror of what had happened, and it's only been in recent weeks that the emotions have come back and that I'm beginning to feel the wave of emotion and the enormity of what's happened.
Well, is there anything else you want to add?
I'm immensely grateful for the emergency services, the Yorkshire ambulance that rescued me on the day, and the surgeons in hospital and all the staff in hospital. They were fantastic.